William Lutz, what is doublespeak?
Doublespeak is language designed to evade responsibility, make the unpleasant appear pleasant, the unattractive appear attractive. Basically, it's language that pretends to communicate but really doesn't. It is language designed to mislead while pretending not to.
Is it done consciously?
Oh, yes, very consciously. Doublespeak is not a slip of the tongue or a mistaken use of language. It's exactly the opposite.
I don't like language that reflects fear and conceals the truth. Americans can't really handle the truth, so they invent soft language to protect themselves. And it gets worse with every generation. Sometime during my lifetime, toilet paper became bathroom tissue. Used cars became previously owned transportation, and constipation became occasional irregularity. Poor people used to live in slums. Now, the economically disadvantaged occupy substandard housing in the inner cities. They don't have a negative cash flow position. They're broke.
Focus on those words that cause people to change their minds, change their behavior, even change their attitudes.
To deliberately believe in lies while knowing they're false. Examples of this in everyday life. Oh, I need to be pretty to be happy. I need surgery to be pretty. I need to be thin, famous, fashionable.
As a candidate, I promised that I would end this war. And that is what I'm doing as president. And in Afghanistan, we're increasing our troops. But make no mistake, this war is ending.
Doublespeak is when you are saying two contradictory things at once, and doublethink is when you are thinking two opposite ideas at once.
And you did not answer the question.
I did answer your question.
No, you did not. You did not answer the question of why the president asked the White House press secretary to come out in front of the podium and utter a falsehood.
Don't be so overly dramatic about it, Chuck.
2 + 2 = 5. 2 and 2 have always been 5, and it always will be. To believe this would be doublethink.
You're saying it's a falsehood, and they're giving Sean Spicer, our press secretary, gave
alternative facts
to that.
Alternative facts?
The point of both of these is to use language to mislead someone else. The three-party slogans of INGSOC show this as well. War is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. On the face value, they all seem to be paradoxes. They're a form of doublespeak.
That's the leadership we are providing. No wonder there's so much cynicism out there.
This is a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
And you can leave your vaccination card at home next time you go out in the city. Starting as of today, the vaccination or the negative test requirement has been dropped.
New York State drops the mask mandate for kids in schools, and New York City is set to drop its indoor vaccine mandate too.
Or fired for not getting vaccinated. That's what happened to Teresa Muldaji, who refused the jab after the company she worked for implemented a mandatory vaccination policy.
So here's what we know at this hour. Starting tomorrow, businesses will no longer be required to check your vaccination status.
Erica has been a midwife for over 20 years. Come April, she will lose her job. That's because she's unvaccinated.
To mask or not to mask. There's been a lot of changes lately, and it kind of makes you doubt whether the people at the top have your best interest or just making money in interest. It makes you wonder what the agenda is for the families and the people who are due diligence. Follow your intuition. Stay wise, stay vigilant.